This is LaserBolt and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys why you need to play Far Cry 6. Yes, you guys heard it correctly. The reasons why you need to play. Let's go ahead and talk about them. So if you guys have been following the channel for quite some time, you guys know that I have played a lot of Far Cry's. I've pretty much played almost all of them. And I've always been a big fan, but to be honest, and just like any fan would be or any person or consumer, there have been some Far Cry games that have been a little bit under par as far as what we expected, and not all of them have actually lived up to the hype. This leads me to Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 seems to be the game that we've all wanted to, and even more. And that's why I'm kind of excited to talk to you guys about the game and what I feel about the game, and give you guys maybe a incentive to actually purchase the game because there's a lot of really cool stuff. So let's talk about one of the things that actually has me very excited, and that is the weapons. The weapons on this game are amazing. If you guys recall, Far Cry 5 had a big problem with weapons. There was too little of them. There wasn't enough. This time around, guys, we got a ton of weapons to use. And one of the coolest things about this time around is that the actual weapons in Far Cry 6 are really crazy and customizable. I mean, I could go over through the whole entire list, but we have everything from pistols, rifles, SMGs, rockets, and so many more. Just to name a couple, guys, in handguns, we got the M1911, the flare gun, the Markov PM, the Stetson APS. Rifles, we have an AKM, a FAL, a carbine, an M4 variant, M16A1, SKS, a Browning M2, M60 RPG minigun, MG42. For the SMGs, we got the PPS SH, MP34, the KS5, and snipers, we got the Dragunov rockets, we got Molotov cocktails, grenades, RPGs, and the list keeps going on and on and on. And these are just generic weapons. This is not taking into account the crazy weapons that come in the game. For example, the Disco Locos. Remember, we actually saw this crazy gun in the trailer where you had the little, the little player playing those little CDs and spitting them out and hitting the enemies, which are crazy. And I think overall in general, one thing we do like about any other game is the fact that not only do we have a lot of variety when it comes to weapons, but that variety is also mixed with a bunch of fun. And that is what this game has. It has a lot of variety of weapons, but there are a lot of fun weapons, not only that you're able to obtain by buying it from a merchant or buying it from a store or a vendor, but you're also able to obtain by exploring the world. And that is how you pretty much earn weapons in Far Cry 6. You earn weapons by exploring the world, unlocking merchants, and also going on different side missions that are going to net you those crazy weapons and also allow you to get those weapon upgrades. Because apart from just being able to get weapons in general in the game, you're also going to be able to upgrade this and customize these not only with a paint job, with charms, but you're also able to change different types of perks and also bullets and muscles and all that stuff. So a lot of cool stuff when it comes to weapons. And what makes a Far Cry game good, not only is it the adventure aspect of it, but also the weapons. And I think this time around, the weapons were actually done right. So that is one of the aspects that has me excited about Far Cry 6. But if that isn't enough to actually make you guys think, oh, maybe I should check out this game and give it a try, I am extremely excited to tell you guys that the game is going to have one thing and one thing only, and that is a lot of endgame content. Usually what tends to happen with a lot of these games is you play the game, you play the campaign, and that's it. It's over. I mean, you could do a little bit of exploration, maybe get all your collectibles, get your achievements, and that's it. The game is done. This time around, guys, they have invested heavily when it comes to the endgame content of the game. And let me present you guys to the post-launch roadmap. Now, this is not including any other sort of exploration you're able to do in the game to find different weapons, different armor, but the pretty much post-launch roadmap gives us how much extensive work they've actually detailed to the game and how much free content you're going to be able to get without even having to purchase any sort of DLC or expansion. So we check it out here, guys. We have a pre-launch, which is going to launch exactly when the game launches. We're going to have a thing called Weekly Insurgents and New Gear. The Insurgents are pretty much your typical Insurgents you played on other Far Cry games, and these are going to be happening on a weekly basis. So you're going to be able to not only explore these Insurgents, but you're going to be able to get new gear that's only being able to obtain through the Insurgents. In addition to that, throughout the months of October and November, we're going to be getting new special operations, which should be theoretically be new Insurgents, and there's a total of 4, which are really promising to see. We're getting a total of 4 all the way from October all the way to November the 4th. In addition to that, we're going to be getting crossover missions, and these guys are all completely free. These are going to be from December all the way to January. We get the first crossover mission. Then we get the Rambo cross mission. That's going to be from February all the way from March. And then on March, we get the Stranger Thing cross mission. And of course, these are things that are free. If you're able to buy the game, you're going to be getting all of this for free. And that's something that has me really excited because that means that they prepared and anticipated that not only they're going to provide you with free content, but that free content is also going to be featuring new activities, new stuff to play, and new things to do totally free, making the game playable throughout the entire year. In addition to that, guys, if you do want to spend a little bit more money and want to pick up the DLC will have you covered from November all the way to March. As you see, November, we get the first villain transaction that we get in the game for the first villain. Then in December, we get the free Fight Card 3 Blood Dragon full game. And in January, we get the other DLC, which is the big DLC that's also featuring another villain from the previous games. And then last but not least, on March, we get the third DLC, and this is paid content, but you're still seeing that the game is being extended throughout the entire year, making it a very valuable product, whether either you go ahead and purchase the DLC or you just go ahead and play the free stuff that's going to be available. And in addition to that, guys, there is another item that has me really excited because I played multiple games, and there's a game that I play quite a lot. If you guys have seen the channel, we play a lot of Destiny. And one of the cool things about Destiny is that there is a secret vendor, a secret shop every single time, as you guys know, sir. Well, Far Cry is also going to have a secret vendor and a secret shop. And that secret shop is going to give you special gear that you're not going to be able to obtain anywhere else in the game. You're only going to be able to obtain it through this secret shop that is found in the game. But in order for you guys to access this secret shop, you're going to need special currency called moneda. Now, moneda, so far from what we know, there's two ways you're actually able to obtain it. Number one is by completing missions, and number two is by completing the Insurgents. So currently right now, those are the only two factable ways we're able to get it. But I'm excited because this secret shop seems like a really cool incentive way of keep grinding the game to get really awesome loot that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else. And those are the main things that have me really excited about the game. Overall, the game looks really good. We have a more dark tone game, a more exciting game, a bigger map, and I'm kind of excited for Far Cry 6. And that's why I wanted to give you guys my reasons why I think you should probably pick it up. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think of Far Cry 6? Have you played any previous Far Cry 6? If you have, which one has been your favorite? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you do plan on picking up Far Cry 6, don't forget to head over our Discord server and talk to like-minded individuals like yourself who are going to be picking up the game and are going to enjoy it as well. Also, don't forget to catch us live when we're going to be streaming pretty soon, so hopefully you guys stop by and hang out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.